Good afternoon, everybody, and we're at, well, it was sunny, it's a bit cloudy now. Oxford Saints versus Bournemouth Bobcats. Bournemouth are receiving the ball on the kickoff. So, guest presenter today, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Kwame. I play cornerback, defensive back for the Solent Thrashers. I used to play for the Oxford Saints, so I know a couple of guys here. So it'll be an interesting game to see. I'm looking forward.
Yep. Because obviously Oxford haven't started the season too well. They're 0-3. Bournemouth, I think, 2-1. Have to confirm that. So just waiting for the start of the game now.
So we have number 82 kicking off for Oxford.
So Joe Newton-Grain there is the Oxford kicker. Bournemouth have two returners deep.
89 and 12. And we are live. That one looks like it's going to go back for a touchback.
Okay, so 1st and 10, Bournemouth. So Bournemouth come out, spread formation. Whistle on the play. Okay, so a slight delay there. So, spread formation, single back, Sam Chance, quarterback.
Chance takes the snap. Looking, hand off to number 3 there, out to the left, out to the right. He's knocked out of bounds there by number 4 from Oxford.
So Christopher Hobbs there, the running back, number 3. First down. Ball's on about the 38-yard line.
Chance looking in the pocket, steps out, throws, and that's going to be caught there just for a first down by number 14.
So apologies for the delays on numbers we've got. That's Kieran Higgins, wide receiver number 14. We've got the Bournemouth roster in alphabetical order rather than number order, so it takes a little bit of time. Okay, so still spread formation. Back to pass, looking to pass deep.
Throws deep.
Oh, almost a one-handed catch there. So third down. Okay, so Kwara, you said you played for the Saints, so you can give us a little bit of insight on what you think they're going to do. So Sam Chance, spread formation, single back, 3rd and 10.
I think the Oxford Saints are going to bring a lot of pressure up the middle. They're going to be sort of aggressive up the front. Quarterback makes first down as he rushes out. Just out to about the 50-yard line. Just past midfield.
Yeah, just over the 50 there. Another good run. So Oxford are struggling to keep the QB under control on the scrambles. So they're going trips right, single receiver to the left. Running back behind the QB, number 1. Again, pass play, swing pass, way too high.
Yeah, as I was saying, Oxford tend to bring a lot of pressure up the front. They tend to be sort of aggressive with their front 7. So today we'll see if they have a lot of success with that. Not too familiar with some of these guys, but I know I see Dean Brown in the middle calling the shots as linebacker. He's their captain.
Yeah, well, they've got a heavyweight line, and the line have been strong for the previous games we've covered. So again, spread formation left, looking to pass. Again, outside. Number 89 was pretty much open on our sideline here. Sam seemed to, as soon as he took the ball there, he seemed to be looking all the middle, out to that far side to number 14. So 3rd and 10, just on the halfway line. So Twins bunch on the far right, motion man, comes across the formation into a trips. Looking to pass again, deep down the middle, 87.
That's going to be broken up by number 3, Ian Hiscock.
Yeah. So Oliver Ashton there attempting to catch, but well defended. So 4th down.
Bournemouth are going to be looking to punt right now.
Yeah, so punter's back. It's like number 82.
The punt is off clear.
Controlled by number 11.
And he's out. Brought down by around the 25-yard line.
So Timmy Olayaya there. Number 11 with the return. And 55 Matt Woodward on the tackles. So, first down on the 26-yard line for Oxford. Okay, trips left, single receiver to the right. Francisco Ferreira at quarterback, number 12, 84 in motion. 29 takes the counter up the middle. Gain of about 4 yards there.
I'll take him up to the 30-yard line.
Lewis Thompson, number 29 there with the carry. So 2nd down and 6. Trips right, single receiver to the left, 29 in the backfield with the QB. Looking to pass to his right. Caught by number 18. Chris Cowley there, number 18 with that reception. Gain of another couple of yards. So 3rd down and 4. So spread formation. 2 receivers out wide each side. Backs off to the left of the QB. Again looking to pass. Pressure up the middle. Rolls out to his left. Over the head of his receiver. So 4th down. Oxford to punt. So shield punt, 3 backs protecting the punter on this snap. Low snap. Tackled at the 22-yard line, 1st down Bournemouth. Charles Turland, the linebacker on that tackle there on the punt. So just over 10 minutes remaining in the 1st quarter. So spread formation. Sam Chance back at QB. Carry up the middle. Rolls out to his outside. Down to the 11-yard line.
Alex, next play.
So 2nd and 4 on the 11-yard line. Christopher Hobbs. 16-yard line, sorry. So 87 goes in motion. Pass deep to the end zone. Overthrows the receiver. 3rd down and 4.
This is the real business side for Oxford. We're going to see what they're made of, what their defense is real made of. 3rd and short situations.
Yeah. So let's see. So 16-yard line, 3rd down and 4. Spread formation again. Dewey back to pass. Pass to number 85. Sorry, on the 6-yard line.
No, keep the 4. Keep the 4 base.
Jason Griffith there with the catch. So 1st and goal from the 6-yard line.
Keep on the goal line, Dylan. Watch the goal line.
So spread formation, single back. Immediately back to pass into the end zone to number 10. It's behind him.
BG.
2nd down.
You good to go back in, yeah? If they get more than a couple here, go back in and bring Dan Williams back out. Go right!
Defense!
Spread formation again. Running back to the right of the quarterback. Run up the middle. Bounces outside. Good tackle there by number 5. So Matt Parker there with the tackle.
Good stuff. Well done.
No gain. So 3rd down and 6. Spread formation again. Back to pass, out to number 89 in the back of the end zone. Touchdown! So Jason Griffith there with the touchdown. So the kicking team comes out for Bournemouth. Number 82's kicking. Good snap, ball's up. And it's good. So 7-0 to Bournemouth, just over 8 minutes to go. So the turnover on the punt there gave Bournemouth really excellent field position, which they've capitalised on. So 2 returners back for Oxford.
Yeah, we've got number 13 and number 89, looks like.
So 13's Drake Hayes and 89 is Charlie Boubier. Drake Hay had a pretty good game in last game here. Kick bounces at the 20. Drake Hay picks it up. Still on his feet. Out to around the 45-yard line. 1st down Oxford, good return.
We'll see what Oxford are able to do on the response to giving up that short field position. I'm sure they'll be annoyed about that.
Yeah, I think your history as well as you're a defensive player for...
I played offence for Oxford.
You played offence for Oxford, so
yeah.
What are you going to call in this situation then?
In this situation, just hit them at the game they hit us with. In that situation, just establish a strong run game to start with. I wouldn't try anything fancy.
So 2 receivers to the right, 2 back set, Francisco Ferreira at QB. Drake Hay out on the left. Bubble screen to number 81, complete. Good run there. Dan Britton there, 81 with the completion for a 1st down.
That's what you want to see at the end of the day. Moving the chains, first play, get some momentum really going.
Yeah, that bubble screen really worked well if the slot receiver gets a good block in and a clean reception. We've seen a few in the past, the QB's throwing it too high, too fast. Okay, so still 2 backs, tight end on the right, 2 receivers out wide. Run off the right tackle for number 29, still on his feet. Good running.
Ball is out.
Although they're calling a turnover. Bournemouth are celebrating. Let's wait and see what the actual decision is. So it is a turnover after the good run and the long gain. Fumble by number 29 for Oxford. Bournemouth get the ball back on their 31-yard line. Wasn't able to see who got the actual recovery on, or the strip on that play. So Bournemouth, tight end on the right. Sam Chance rolls out to the pass to the sideline. To pass to complete to number 80. So Rob Howard there. Gain of 8 yards on the play. 2nd down and 8. Ball's around the 40-yard line. Run up the middle, lots of pressure from the D-line there. Number 64 on the tackle. Tom Beauchamp there. 64 for Oxford on the tackle. Gain of a yard, so 3rd and 1.
I think this Oxford defence have got a big task on them, on their hands today.
Yeah, well, we've seen it, all the games I've been covering, this is my first season commentating, but we've seen turnovers and penalties at the wrong time of really stymied teams. So, spread formation, both receivers spread out wide on either side. Power run up the middle.
It looks like it's good.
Sam Chance kept the ball there for a QB sneak. Gets enough for the 1st down. So ball around the 45-yard line for Bournemouth now. So trips right, single back to the left, single receiver, running back to the right of the QB Sam, looking to pass straight away. Oh, in and out of hands of the number 3.
Ian Hiscock almost with the interception there.
Can't have asked for a better ball there.
Right in the basket and he fumbled it. Suppose that's why we play defensive back.
Okay, so 2nd and 10. Spread formation again. All the receivers out wide. Off tackle run to the right side. Running back number 49 there. Ball came out, but he's been ruled down. So James Goslin. So trips left, immediately looking to pass, rolls out, 87, had a chance on the ball, 4th and 11.
And they're going to bring out the punt team here.
I'll jump on in a second. I just have a look around.
Yeah, we've been joined by Tebbs, hot foot all the way from the airport where his helicopter just landed. Miami Dolphins shorts.
Don't laugh at the shorts, Mike.
It's the white legs I can't stand.
Go up, mate.
I'm dazzled. So good punt. Going to be down to around about the...
Just inside the 25.
Yeah, so there's one of those little bits of indiscipline there. The Bournemouth player just put his hand on the ball. Having touched it, he hasn't taken possession of it. Oxford could have picked it up and run with it. It's one of those special, but the referee blew the whistle quite quickly. Okay, so they've spotted it on the 25-yard line. 1st down for Oxford. Good defensive stand there after that turnover.
That's Bournemouth call for a medic. I'll say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry about being late. The traffic down from sunny Lincolnshire was unbearable. But I'm here in Oxford, would not miss it for the world. There you go.
Glad to see you. Okay, so the play's whistled in. So, twins, each side. Single running back. Francisco Ferreira, 84 comes in motion across the front. Are you pitching it forward?
Oh my lord.
Oh, what a miscommunication there.
The running back was just ahead of him. And
however, because he tossed it forward, it's an incomplete pass.
They're going to rule that incomplete, or
they have ruled it incomplete, yeah.
Incomplete.
That's why you do that jet sweep. As long as the QB's hand let go of it, it becomes an incomplete pass.
I cannot believe my eyes.
and the Bournemouth Bobcats' heart has just skipped a beat, I imagine.
Yeah, Paddy King there, number 77, thought it was his gift. Okay, spread formation again. Ferreira to pass out on the bubble screen to number 18. Turned his head a little bit too late there. Chris Cowley there.
No, that's just Seb. Seb, grow up, mate. No one cares. Do you even play anymore? By the way, mate, you only wear one leg sleeve, so I'm not interested in listening to you.
To the jugular. Ow.
I love Seb.
Okay, so 3rd and 10 now for Oxford. Again, spread formation. Single back, number 29. Bubble screen to number 11.
That's
way too high.
And it seems Ferreira's not quite as dialed in as he was the last time we were here in Oxford. But again, it's still the first quarter.
Yeah.
It's still the first quarter. It's still early days yet. I was worried I'd come out and it'd be the third and all the interesting stuff will have happened.
So you've missed the Bournemouth touchdown.
Have I?
Yes. 7-0.
Right, well, let's add it onto the old scoreboard.
Yeah, we need Kebs here. He's the technical guy. He knows how to press all the buttons on them.
There we go.
So Bournemouth scored on their opening drive, kicked the extra point. Oxford were moving the ball very well, and then they fumbled it deep in the Bournemouth half.
Sounds about.
And it's been a trade of punts now. So Oxford to punt, low snap again.
Is it a fake?
It was a kick.
Oh my lord above.
Like
so on the previous punt, the punter was actually tackled for a loss. So
the punter thought he had a chance at it. I saw open grass. I thought if he's already basically past the sticks, you might as well just chance it at that point. But what do I know? But what is interesting is that because Ferreira seems to be the starting QB, they have changed punter from the last time we were here. So could just be inexperience in the punting room now that Ferreira has.
Both snaps have been low, so you know he's having trouble controlling that. So he's already on his back foot. Bournemouth's pressure is very strong. Even though they're using that shield punt formation, they're not picking up all of the blockers. So spread formation. Sam Chance at QB. Back to pass. Sidearms it. Incomplete.
Not enough Bournemouth players calling for PI there, which means it won't get called immediately. So if you think it's possible, just do all of these. You get about 5 of those.
Everyone just point at the guy, put your hands in the air.
The ball, it was uncatchable. And also hit the receiver never looked in field. Impeded in making the catch, and the answer is no.
It's funnier if we say that.
2nd and 10.
The emotion.
Sam Chance to throw again, rolls out to his left.
He's got
still rolling.
He's got Ben Harris.
Rolls off his back foot.
And it's picked up. And it's a scoop and score for number 99. Woo!
What a play.
Did you enjoy that,
What a
Tebs?
play.
Oh, I do love a bit of Ben Harris. We've got an injured player. Oh no, he's up.
Sam Chance QB there. So now they're spotting it at the 3. They've ruled that as a fumble. We don't have to have the discussion about the arm going forward. They've made a clear decision there.
And you know number 99 is going to be happy about that. I'll go and talk to him in a bit.
D lineman, big man scoring. Love it every time. That was a great run.
I'll tell him that he's not very good. Next time I see him, you're not very good.
You set your benchmark high then, do you, Tebs?
Hey,
Okay, so Oxford to kick now to tie the game up.
they have got a great kicker, do the Saints.
High snap.
No
It's
problem
down.
at all.
It's through. Oxford tie it up on that turnover.
And number 99 is awful. Never good.
Never seen Teb so excited in my life.
Yeah, Tebs loves what the after. Once the snap's there, it's all Tebs' microphone. We've got this down now instead of talking over each other.
Where are we next week? I don't even know.
You're in Bristol.
Are you? Oh, you're not coming with. Oh, thank God it's in Bristol. It's only an hour away. Thank the Lord.
Not from Lincoln, it's not.
3 out. No, I was actually playing in the Lincoln Colonials Old Boys game. We lost 22-0. There you go. And I played half of it until one of the linemen stepped on my foot, and I decided it's simply not worth it. It's simply not worth it for me to continue this.
There's old boys and then there's 2 old boys. I reached that target a long time ago. Okay, so Oxford kicking off now. So Joe Newton-Gray, number 82, kicking off. Long kick. It's fielded.
I was getting too into it. We'll wait and see. Every punt's an adventure. All good comments. Keep us going.
Number 12 with the return there for Bournemouth.
Now, this is the thing we talk about every time that Sport Tank touches down here in Abington and we watch Oxford Saints game. Momentum.
Yep.
Sometimes they can't seem to capitalise on it. You can't say the momentum is now not on the side of the Saints, but it is. Can the defence come up again with something massive, considering that Bournemouth are, they're not on this side of the field. And it's pleasant to see the white jerseys are all the way over there.
Yep. So spread formation, Sam Chance back at QB. Run up the middle.
It's going to be 48 of the Saints there, bringing the man down.
Difficult to see the number of the running back from this far downfield.
Number 3.
Still number 3, thank you.
Same guy in, yeah.
So Christopher Hobbs there. Gain of about 7. Second down.
Spread formation. Snap. Chance in the pocket. Look in. Throws to his right. That's caught by the receiver on the sideline and made the tackle by number 3. That's number 10, the receiver who made the catch.
First down, but barely for the Bobcats. How many, Willie? How many times am I going to say Bournemouth Uni Bobcats in this stream accidentally? I've got the over/under at 4. I'm ready for it. Coach Russ, he wants this win for Oxford.
Snap.
Number 1. Oh, what? Oh!
In and out of the hands of
Oh,
number
my
87,
Lord.
just over the middle.
That was a great ball, though. Absolute dart.
The DB's alright. Yeah.
So Oliver Ashton there on with the chance of the reception, number 87. It looks like one of the tallest receivers, and he's been overthrown nearly every time he's been targeted. So whistles blow.
Kwame, tell me about the DBs. What are your thoughts?
I've seen a lot of open receivers, to be honest.
From both sides, or just on the Bournemouth side?
Definitely on the Bournemouth side. I mean, I've not seen too much of offense on the Oxford, to be honest, but we'll see on the next possession. I think Oxford's strong part is their interior line.
100%.
Definitely got some big guys up there. Good at stopping the run.
When we were here in Abington for RAF versus Oxford, it was both of those lines massive. Like, don't get me wrong, it'd be wrong of me to say that Oxford hadn't got better every time we've seen them.
Their defence has been strong.
They improve.
So,
every time I see
spread formation, single back.
What?
Free play by the looks of it for Bournemouth. Several players in the neutral zone there. Again, overthrows 87.
Something about seeing open receivers and the quarterback not seeing them. It's a free play, take a chance.
So 5-yard penalty there for the offside by the defence. 2nd down and 5. Yeah, it does seem like Sam's coming out and he's got his initial read and he's looking that way on the pass. So spread formation.
Oh, and it looked like
he wasn't looking.
It looked like he was very surprised by that. I can tell you what, he was not paying attention. Directly in front of him was
number 3's recovered that. For
Christopher Hobbs saved his QB there. It looked like Sam was looking to his left when the ball came.
He certainly did. And basically, not all of the yardage of that penalty has been wiped out, but a good chunk of it has been so far. 3rd and, I'm going to say 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Okay, so see what Oxford can do. They've got to keep control here. Spread formation. Sam's looking. He's looking to his right. Rolls to his right. Still rolling on his foes downfield.
Oh, there's an interception for the Saints! And then it looks like there's a flag on the play, but number 5 has taken it back to the house. Let's have a look. We obviously, the laundry has been thrown. I'm not going to put the points on the board as of yet.
I'm suspecting a block in the back by Oxford on the return.
It wouldn't surprise me at all, no.
Considering where it was thrown around the area that the runner had already gone through. So,
Russ, I'm not old. I still play Uniball, so I'm not old yet. That's how that works. No matter how old I am, no matter how old my knees feel, I'm still.
So you're an older student, not a mature student. And they've waved it off. Touchdown.
And that's a and the Oxford Saints take the lead. It was I have come through, and it seems to be that Oxford are now in the lead. That's what they need. They needed me.
I guess you're the good luck charm.
But what is interesting is now, obviously, after this PAT attempt, the defence are going to come back on. They're going to come back on. So, you know, if I was a defence, as much as you want to celebrate over in the Oxford side, please get some water. Please get some water. Get it ready to go.
2 defensive touchdowns in 2 series.
This way, I think their offense are getting pretty jealous.
You never want to just say keep the defence on the pitch. That's never normally how this works. But
so, going for the extra point, low snap, bobbled, but a really good kicks.
Through the uprights, and the Oxford Saints defence have come up huge and has taken them into the lead by a score. And Coach Russ is loving this. He wants them. He wants them. Nathan, tell the Bobcats, run the ball. QB's overthrown everyone, and the Saints are just managing to capitalise. Oh, Anthony Lampett, he just loves it. He loves it.
Well, the several games we've covered with Oxford, we've always known that the potential's there. The defence are really stepping up at this time.
Well, what's interesting is obviously from Bournemouth's loss to the South Wales Warriors, and it looks like that is going to be the end of Q1.
away, Pinks! Out away, Pinks!
Yeah, so
It's really annoying. Like, it'd be nice to just click it up and it'd go to Q2, but
Down a distance as well.
huh?
Down a distance.
No, we don't have that yet. We don't have the facilities for that yet.
yeah.
But yeah, with Bournemouth's loss to South Wales a few weeks ago, it started putting doubt in the mind because it seemed to be that Bournemouth were coming away as a favourites when it was just the opening start of the season. The loss to South Wales in the South Wales first game sort of created some doubt in the head. But I'd say after Oxford's game against the Apache, it's all trended upwards for Oxford here. You know, knock on wood for the Saints. But
Yeah. So here we go with the kickoff. But yeah, it's momentum, turnovers, penalties in the wrong position.
Oh, he's gone for an onside kick. Have they recovered?
It's a Bournemouth ball.
and it's bold. It's certainly bold for the Saints.
But I think they want to put their defence on.
This is just trust your defence to score.
Yeah. But if you're ever going to get an onside kick, it's that sort of situation where everybody. But it caught us by surprise.
I certainly didn't see it.
Nathan Coates saying that he's going to be officiating Bournemouth versus Hearts next week. That will be a good game.
Yeah. Hope you're doing well, Nathan. My cooker. My lovely. We've got a pasty down there, and a bit of clotted cream on a scone.
Scone or scone? What are we saying?
Scone. Okay, so first down, Bournemouth, spread formation. Sam Chance looks to his left, looks to his right, throws to number 10.
And number 4 swallows him up.
So Joe Edwards there on the reception. Again, spread formation. Run up the middle, number 3. Big tackle by number 70 there for the defence. So, 3rd and 1. Number 70, Ben Jones there with that tackle. So, 3rd and 1, spread formation. Run up the middle again, number 3. Breaks out to the right hand side, he's free. Tackled by 38 there.
And people just falling around him, trying to get hands on, but just not. Check his jersey for Vaseline because people were sliding off of him.
Tom Morgan there, he hadn't made that good ankle tackle, could have been all the way to the end zone. So, first down around the 25-yard line for Bournemouth.
It seems to be someone on the Bournemouth sideline must be listening to the stream because a couple of good runs put them in a better field position to tie this game up.
Sam Chance looks left, throws over the middle.
Oh,
beats to number 14. He's still on his feet.
Fumbled and recovered again.
Ball is out and
receiver.
recovered by the Bobcats. Very, very close. The sticks are going down. We do have someone down.
Kieran Higgins with the carry there. The cornerback came up to make the tackle. There was a big collision and Higgins carried on a bit further.
Great ball though.
So slight delay.
Injured player walking off under his own power. Always good to see.
Looks like he'll be good to continue.
So the ball's around about the 7 or 8 yard line. Okay, so the player's off okay.
And that is, what would you say?
About the 7. First and goal from the 7. So they stick with this spread formation.
I'm thinking a run.
It looks like we're inside the 5 here.
No.
It is, yes. It's a draw play up the middle.
Let's see what the refs are saying.
So the QB held the ball there and then the handoff was quite delayed. So, down to about the 5 yard. No, even closer. Looks like they're on the 2.
Just on the goal line.
Yeah, we're at the opposite end of the field at the moment and it's difficult to see. So, number 3, I know, Sam Chance keeps it, rolls off to the right.
And there is
into the end zone untouched.
And there's another TD in the bank for the Bobcats. PAT away from tying the game up in Q2. Here in surprisingly sunny Abingdon, Oxford.
It was,
here.
There is a bit of cloud, but it was, it's sun cream and antihistamine day.
Oh.
So,
it's better, again, it's better than when we were in Hertfordshire and it started raining. I'll take this over anything.
Didn't rain during the game. Rain before and afterwards.
Yeah, it certainly did.
So, kicking the extra point.
And it's good. And this game is tied at 14-14. Now, obviously, this brings on the Oxford offence. The Oxford offence are still yet to score a point here today.
I don't think they've been very productive at all, to be honest. I think they've got 1 first down at the beginning, and then from then it was a turnover. I can't remember the other play.
It's never something that you want, that your defence has scored all your points. But again, I'd still say momentum's probably more on the side of Oxford, just slightly, if I'm using the Madden gauge that's in my head.
Cooper Harrison back to kick after kicking the extra point.
Oh, is that Harrison? Oh, is that Harrison Cooper? Oh, no.
Yeah. Portsmouth Destroyers.
Oh, yes, he's very active on social media. He makes sure to tell me lots of things about how wrong I am during the Uniball season.
What's the onside? What's the onside?
They had a good return last time, so let's see what they get up to this time.
Yeah. So, kicks away from Drake.
Off the hands of 89, he's picked it back up.
He's going to get taken down about the 15-yard line.
How important is that first grab when that ball's coming towards you from the sky? Because it seems to be whenever we're here, there's always a bounce. There's always off someone and a quickly scoop.
It's frustrating, as a special teams coach, it's frustrating they don't take that clean catch. Although from the other side of it, it's very often, because there's that delay, the blocking schemes break down and you can often get a good return because it's basically a make it up play after that fumble or the bobble, I should say.
As a returner, it's pretty hit and miss. You know, it's either a really good return or you're pretty much.
So ball's out to the 25-yard line. Spread formation. Francisco Ferreira back in QB. Looks to his right, throws deep. Well short of the receiver, number 11 there.
See, there's one thing that can definitely be said, like comparatively, from Robbie Peel to Ferreira. Robbie Peel's ball's always clean coming out, so sometimes can't seem to find the target. Ferreira's not as clean, but they do tend to see the target a bit more.
Okay, so 2nd and 10.
True.
Okay, I believe you.
Other opinions are available.
I like Robbie, but if you look at the production.
So here we go then. QB keep rolls out right. Little bullet pass over the centre.
Caught by Dan Simmons, the man.
84 with the reception.
So you see, look, Did the ball find his hands? Yes. Was it a pretty ball? No. Is Ferreira trying to be Patrick Mahomes with that underarm sling there? Yeah. And he found his man, and it's a first down for Oxford.
Dan Simmons there with the catch.
It's the result that counts at the end of the day. I mean, criticise the throw motion all day, but if it gets into the receiver's hands, that's the only important thing.
So first down around the 41-yard line. 2 back set now for Oxford. 2 receivers out to the right, single receiver out to the left. Bubble screen to number 84 again.
Oh, Simmons again. Looked like he was almost slapped down there by the back of his head, but again, I never like saying, "Oh, momentum's going in the way of Oxford," because that's always when something happens for the Saints. So I'm not going to say it.
We've got some strong receivers though. It's good to get the balls into
So
these,
Jonathan Gentile there with the tackle.
Good name.
Yeah.
into these guys' hands. You know, the receiver's got some good hands. Dan Simmons, very, very talented receiver.
So second down and 3.
2 wide guys.
So a gain of 7 on that last play.
Dan Simmons is definitely a name that we call a lot when we're
Twins right, 2 back.
here in Oxford.
Number 29 comes out into the slot position. Quick throw to number 29.
Oh my lord! Oh my good lord above!
Gentile
to the house.
Down the sideline.
Let's have another look at that, and that's going to be a TD for Bournemouth. But let's just have a look at that in again. Oh my lord! Oh, absolute beautiful. He read it like a book, like a book. Oh my god!
Plucked it out of the tree like a low
Like
hanging
the
apple.
hungry caterpillar. That's an easy read. Unbelievable stuff.
So that's defense 3, offense 1.
Oh.
Yeah, so Jonathan Gentile there, we called his name on the previous play.
'20 vision for that play. He saw Gentile lives in the Matrix. We can see plays like that.
So, setting up now for the extra point.
And the man from the Destroyers is looking to put it through. And another one on the board for the Bobcats, 21-14. 3 defensive touchdowns, 2 from the Saints, 1 from the Bobcats. Saints offense, yeah, you can't be feeling great, can you? Really?
Really thought they had something coming together just then, and then it all just came crashing down like a pyramid of cards.
But again, Bournemouth, they've had the 1 offensive touchdown. They need to come out as well. So defence are back on the field.
Alright, come on, Ophir! Let's go! Heads up! Let's get going here!
Exactly what we were sort of saying, the head coach of the Saints there, trying to get the offense inspired, because again, your head shouldn't be hanging low. It's 1 score. It's not, in the second quarter, it's not that bad.
Cooper to kick off again.
Cooper.
Oh, little chip shot into the middle of the field.
89 from the Saints just has to dive on it.
Indecision there. Looked like he was fielding a punt. He doesn't realise it's a live ball.
I mean, personally, I would have picked it up and started running. He had a lot of space around him, but I mean, security first, I guess.
I think he had a lot of shouting around him, and he just went, "Okay, I'll dive on it, just to get out of the way." Matthew loves the call of the hungry caterpillar. Top tier call that was. Call of the day.
So first down on their own 20.
Again, it seems to be the field positioning again for the Saints. That's what damages them. It's never spectacular.
Get some good yardage, get a couple of first downs, and then they can get really back into this.
So that if they're able to get fortunate with some good field position, put some points on the
Motion,
board.
2 backs.
It's going to
Run
the
play
right.
to the-
Oh, it's going for the middle. I just see fighting. I just see scrapping. I don't see the ball, but there's
And a
a
late
flag on the
flag.
play. Fighting and scrapping. That's all I see.
So we saw Ferreira coming out of the left side of the line there with the motion receiver, but they'd have given the ball up the middle. So Oxford have gone to this 2-back set, but there must be trying to adapt to the pressure that the Bournemouth line are putting on them. So
Games are won and lost at the line, ladies and gentlemen. If anyone tells you otherwise, they're lying.
So Oxford have been marched back half. So there was the melee of the players on that run, and the referee saw something in the middle of it. So here we go, replay first down. 2 backs.
Ferreira
Two
calling
receiver-
someone out. He
Pressure
saw
up the middle, quick screen out.
Oh, and
It was too low.
Case just
Yeah.
couldn't get his handles on it. That's going to set up a second in deep Oxford. That wasn't Case, sorry.
So 2nd and 20. Wind's picking up a little bit to our back into the faces of the Oxford QB. So again, 2 receivers to the right, 2 running backs. JK is out on the left on his own. Run up the middle. Swarmed by the Bournemouth defence there.
Looks like 11 and 25 of 11 from the Saints and 25 of the Bobcats are having a lovely little time fracasing on the side.
So short gain, so 3rd and 18.
Actually,
See what they can call up here.
if you can
So
read my
spread
awful
formation.
handwriting, we have got it.
Slot receiver double check there with
Got my handwriting in
Francisco
this
Ferreira
fucking
on the
way.
play. Single back to the left.
Sorry for
Bubble
saying
screen. Well
That's
short.
That's £10 going to charity. Unfortunately,
Tebs, you've done
Yeah.
so well.
I've did. There's about 4 weeks of no swearing on stream, but I've just done it there. My handwriting is bad, ladies and gentlemen.
Last one was at the Thrashers game, I remember, because I made a play straight after.
The last one was Portsmouth, Peterborough versus Leeds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. £10 going to. I think we settled on Mind. So
Good decision.
Well, with our track record this season, maybe we should be going to the air ambulances.
well, here's the thing. I said this, but at the Peterborough game, I asked for suggestions of who I should donate.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah.
And the consensus was Mind, so it's Mind. Mind have already got £20.
So
from
punting.
me.
Low snap again, 52. It was
Oh no.
tipped.
That was a very, very poor choice from 54 of the Bobcats.
Yeah.
A very poor choice. He apparently did not hear the away call from the Bournemouth sideline. He touched the ball, not with any confidence, and the Saints knocked it out of his hand. It's going to be a conundrum here for the refs, but I think the Saints might have got that, but Woolly's here.
I'm absolutely speechless.
Again, I think that number 54 only put his hand on the ball rather than actually taking possession.
There we go. It is going to be Bobcats football, but I imagine 54 is about to get us even though it returns to the Bobcats, he's probably about to get a stern talking to.
Or a word that you'd get £10 fine for if you said
Oh,
it.
you certainly would do.
Yeah, so really good field position now for Bournemouth. First down on the 20-yard line. midway through the second quarter.
Go out.
So spread formation. 49's the running back to the left of Sam Chance, QB number 1. Counter run to the right side. Well met by the defence there. Gain of about 2 on the play. So same formation again. QB, Sam Chance, running back number 49 to the left of him. Sam's back looking his left, throws into the end zone.
Oh my lord. What a spectacular ball, and that's a TD for the Bobcats. What a, sorry, I was in awe of that ball. That was an absolute beauty. Absolute beauty from the Bobcats, and they are now up.
Spiral. Look at the spiral.
Oh
And
my
the toe
lord,
tap.
what
Insane.
a ball.
Receiver runs onto it, it's well placed. So
I put Bournemouth 2 scores up, but that ties it up for the offences today. 3 touchdowns on the offense, 3 touchdowns on the defences.
the kick is up
And it is good.
and it's good.
For the Bobcats, and we seem to be in territory for familiar territory for the Saints here. Game seems to be getting away from them. Obviously, we did see last week we were here. We did see a comeback, unfortunately for the Apache against Saints, but it can happen. But again, momentum. We say it every single time when we're here in Oxford. Sometimes they just need to capitalise on the momentum. But to be fair, when Bournemouth are throwing passes that look like that, sometimes there's not really much you can do.
So Bournemouth long time in that huddle for the kickoff.
What's the over or under for an onside kick here?
So
Over on
the last kick was down between the front row and short of the returners.
I'm going to give it 12-1.
Is that chip again?
Basically an onside.
Number 11 picks it up.
Number 11's juking
Listen,
people
makes
around
a
him.
couple man miss.
With these short kicks, it is
Be
better
brought
field
down just
position
inside
for
the
Oxford.
30-yard line. That brings on Oxford's offense to take over.
Ladies and gentlemen, next week we will be in Bristol for the Aztecs versus the Kent Exiles. Good old game that.
So Timmy Olaleya there with the return. I think they're worried about actually kicking to the returners. So by kicking it into that little gap there, they're getting that delay. So the coverage team are able to get down. So first down around about the 28-yard line.
Can the Oxford offense
Back to the spread formation. Quick screen out to the slot number 84.
The pass was just
Communication on these receivers is with the quarterback.
Seems to be needs a deep breath. A deep breath needs to be taken by this Oxford offense. That, you know, you're being pressured to score. Obviously, you're playing a football game, but sometimes you just need to relax, figure out what works, figure out what doesn't, because some of these passes not doing it for them.
Sometimes it can be difficult for the receivers when there's a change of quarterback as well. It's not who they're used to. It can take a while to get used to.
So here we go, second down.
There's an offside there.
Hard count.
It's good, isn't it? Because we've seen Ferreira join the game, sometimes in the second, sometimes at the half, to come in, and it normally seems to be something working. Doesn't seem to be working from the jump today.
Okay, so offside there on the hard count. Didn't get the free play, so 2nd down and 5. Ball's on the 31-yard line. Rolls out looking to throw.
And that's batted away.
Tipped.
88 getting a hand on the ball. Flag is down.
Yeah, Gentile there with the bat on the pass.
Gentile going the right way for a social media shout out with the words MVP on it.
Still early in the game, anything can happen.
There's a coach's phrase for you.
It's 0-0 at the half or something. Is that last one as well?
If you win the second half, you won the game, etc. Okay, so 2nd and 15.
Farrell's got time. He's rolling out to the. Rolling out. Goes out of bounds.
So it must have been a holding call we missed. We were discussing the passes there. Ball went back to a 2nd and 15. So Ferreira scrambled back to the original line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10.
Number 66 Connor Fold there. Lincoln Colonial didn't play yesterday. Disgusting. IXB centre. Horrible. His snap's been good. And apparently he wasn't happy about me ragging on his cardio, so he's been in the gym. Thank God.
Okay, so here we go then, 3rd and 10.
Not sure if that's the play call I would have went with.
So number 35 with the ball there. So punt team are going out.
They just go for a sneak on 3rd and long. They just go for a sneak on 3rd and long.
Ferreira's back to punt now.
See, I think that's a decision that is going to benefit the Saints greatly.
We're hoping for a good snap there and a good clean punt from Ferreira. Give the defence some field position. It is a good snap.
And Ferreira,
it's a good kick. It's over the halfway line. It's bouncing. So around about the 45-yard line there. Much better from the Oxford. Almost starting the drive in their own half.
They're going to take over at the 41 here.
Yeah, 41-yard line. Okay.
Chance in the pocket.
Over the middle.
Oh my.
Caught. Number 80.
Ball, and it seems to be that.
Another tackle made by Hiscock. Seems that Oxford only had 10 men on the field.
And with 10 men on the field, they're lucky that it was only that. But Oxford are shouting, and it's a timeout. And I think it's a well-needed timeout here, just to get some level heads here.
Just to calm those nerves. Reset. We've seen their defence put up 2 scores, so it could take another one to turn the tide.
The last thing the Oxford Saints need is that defence's head to drop. The absolute last thing they need when they've been so dominant.
So Rob Howard, number 80, with a completion on the previous play. Another first down on about the 35-yard line. So, just waiting for the referee. Okay, so they're ready to start. Sam Chance throws out. Caught by number 14 with the catch. Well broken up there by number 5.
It seems to be that Bournemouth are going back to that pass-heavy offence, but you know, with the quality of throws we've seen, not much of a surprise. Not much of a surprise at all.
I mean, they're seeing a lot of space up in the middle and those areas, but I think the Saints DBs are starting to clear up a little bit. You know, they had the pick 6 earlier. Had a nice couple of breakups and some tackles made.
So it's good use of the spread formation there. Number 49 up the middle.
And Ben Harris grabs the ankle. Oh, but Ben can make a tackle. He used to be my coach at Lincoln, that's why I'm a big fan of 99 for the Saints.
Okay.
Gain of 4 on that carry.
That makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah.
Is that why you got so excited?
Wait, when he's what with that? Yeah, 100%. With the scoop and
Third
score.
down and 6. So spread formation. Switch to a trips formation. 3 receivers wide on the right. Ball's in the middle of the field. He's going back the other way. Number 80. Sam Chance looks left. Throws left.
Pings it for an. And he's just not able to secure the ball. Number 5 from the Saints was just there. Not sure if he got a hand on it, but that is going to bring up a 4th down for the Bobcats. And Chance is staying on the field, so the Bobcats look like they're going to be going for it.
So
great QB name as well, isn't it?
Sam Chance.
Great QB name.
Throw it deep and take a chance.
That's it.
Okay, so 4th and 7.
Like Chris Tebbett's an awful QB name. That's why I don't play there.
Pressing all the buttons on Madden.
Yeah. Wait,
Let's see what they do and going for it. Sam Chance punts.
Oh, okay.
Pooch punt. That one is going high.
It's going to bounce.
Straight into the end zone for a touchback.
You know what? I never thought I'd see a pooch punt. I never thought I'd see one. But
Touchback.
Yeah. Bless you.
Thank you. Ooh.
Woolley has not taken his antihistamines this morning. He came out, he did not expect to be getting a tan. The only time that I've actually got sunburnt, ladies and gentlemen, was when we were at Southampton. How'd you get a suntan in Southampton? I don't know.
In the wind.
It wasn't good.
Yeah, I have taken my antihistamine. I've put my sun cream on, but the antihistamines is to stop my allergy to the sun.
But he's got his bucket hat on.
Oh, I hate to see it. I'm just here like, sun cream, what? What's that? I've never been sunburned.
All right, and Francis. Oh, come.
It's like he was running around the pocket, threw it out wide, and almost receiver got a hand to it, but couldn't quite bring it in.
I thought it was a run up the middle. I just saw our bodies just convulge in the middle.
My first thought was it should have been a run, but there was the good old miscommunication.
It looks like the play broke down and the quarterback just sort of
Francisco Ferreira throwing it out to the side again, just a little bit too high.
had to improvise.
So 2nd and 10.
Ferreira looking to throw. Goes up the middle. Swallowed up.
Looks like there's an injury. Player down.
So just a short delay there. Short delay while a player receives some treatment. Oxford taking on water. Hydration is really essential in this type of weather when you're playing this, and we're on an AstroTurf field.
Yeah, the hoodie was not the move.
So Kwame's now taken 4 layers off and putting one on. Coat, 3 hoodies, a t-shirt and his game shirt. Oh no, the hoodie's going back on. Of course we are. So injured players being helped off there. Okay, so ready to resume. Oxford still in that 2-back set, 2 receivers to the left.
Deep in their own territory again.
The bubble screen out to Drake. Dancing a
He's
bit.
got some space on the outside. He's knocked out of bounds. Just around about the 20-yard line.
With that being third, it brings up another
4th down and 8.
Another 4th down for the Saints, backed up in that far end zone, well, far away from us, not far.
Not able to drive the ball down the field and get anything going this offense.
So Francisco Ferreira back to punt again. Good snap.
Oh, Ferreira with a high ball.
It's
Not a
high.
long ball, but it's a high one.
And it's bouncing.
Takes it on the.
Oxford bouncing. It looks like that has landed perfectly on the halfway point of the field.
So we can actually say that Bournemouth are starting in their own half.
Yeah.
I mean, the players, if they're in the backfield, they're in their own half.
So 1st down.
Anyway, that ball was so high not long that there were just Bournemouth defenders just stood around not realising that they're about maybe a foot away from getting plonked right on the head with one.
It was about 8-second hang time and 30 yards.
Well, that's their issue. You're looking to avoid being blocked, and you're also trying to find the ball. And so many times it's at that accidental contact with the.
Thankfully, I'm such a liability that they don't put me on special teams.
Chance with the handle.
Number 3.
Oh, number 3's got space. And he's taken down by number 5 of the Saints.
So Christopher Hobbs with a carry there, and another 1st down. Looks like they're on the 33-yard line.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. 2-minute warning called here in Oxford for Bournemouth versus Oxford. And I'm saying Bournemouth because I will say Bournemouth Uni Bobcats at some point, but we will not yet. I have sworn on stream, so that's not good.
Okay, so spread formation. Sam Chance looks around, drops back. We've got a flag on the play. Well defended by number 28 there for Oxford.
Where's the oh, there it is. I couldn't see it. Do you want me to send you it? Because that's not up to date.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, number 28, Dylan Walsh there in his distinctive red helmet. There we go, 5-yard penalty. Ball's now around the 30-yard line. It's all gone quiet because the youngsters are checking their phones. Obviously looking up scores. Okay, so 1st and 5. Sam Chance looks to throws to the right, number 10.
Oh, what a ball if he gets hands. Oh my God, in and out of the hands.
There's a bit of contact there from 28 just before the catch.
There was a bit of contact, yes.
I don't think the referee saw that one there.
So 2nd down and 5. So same again for Bournemouth, spread formation. Run out to the right side, number 3. Lowers his head and runs through the gap between some tacklers. Timeout Bournemouth.
Tackle made by number 4 there. It's, Rob Coates.
Oof, Jesus.
So 1st down run there. Bournemouth use their first time out. Looking to get a score on the ball before they go into the half. Number 49's in the running back position to the right of Sam Chance now for Bournemouth. Sam Chance looking over the middle. Oh!
In and out of the hands of 28. There was defensive back there, Dylan Walsh.
Late flag there. Intended for number 89 for Bournemouth, 28 for Oxford. Breaking up the pass, but a late flag thrown.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you know of any scores floating around the league right now, put them in the comments. We'll do a big old rundown at half time, just of the ones that we've got currently. I know some games are kicking off late. I believe it's Aztecs. And is it Warriors or is it Blitz? It's Blitz, isn't it?
It's Blitz v Aztecs.
There you go. I know that's kicking off at 4.
Oh, okay,
No,
there
we've got
must be
some late
another game,
ones.
but I think there's an under-19 game before that.
More than likely. I wasn't there for the under-19s game last week, but I've heard really well actually. It was really good.
Pretty good. I mean, they're national champions. So.
So, pass interference gives them an automatic 1st down.
Oh,
Warriors are
Around about the 6 or 7 yard line. So, false start. Number 49 there jumping early.
It's going to back him up 5 yards.
I mean, Bournemouth have to come away with some points here going into the half. They got time. They're down there. Obviously, they don't want it to be 3, but we've seen that the Saints can do a successful goal line stand. But can they do it here?
Chance. What? Throws to the corner to number 14. Incomplete.
We had to move to see that one past the wall of Oxford Saints bodies there.
So, ball looks around, they're out the 10 yard line now. So, 2nd and goal.
You're going to look to come out in spread formation.
Yeah, they like the spread formation. Number 3's back in it, running back to the right of Sam Chance, QB. Sam looks left, throws over the middle.
That's going to
Number 14.
Let's have a look, and we've got a signal from a ref that is going to be another touchdown for the Bobcats. As we go into half-time, I'm sure that there are some coaches on the Oxford Saints sideline preparing a speech here, hoping to will their players into a comeback.
Kieran Higgins there with the touchdown, number 14 for Bournemouth.
Let's get it up here. Let's go.
So, attempting the extra point kick. Good snap, hold, and a good kick.
Number 5 from the Saints, they're very, very close to stopping that ball from going up at all, but just a fraction of a second too late, and that's another point for the Bobcats.
Just got to die for it. That's all I can say. Just got to die for it.
So 35-14 now. Not long left in this first half. Bournemouth kick off. Will Oxford's returners adjust to where they've... Yeah, number 11's coming up a little bit further up this time. Drake Hayes staying back deep around about the 10-yard line.
And Cooper, the man who just put the point through for Bournemouth, is ready to put his foot to the ball one more time.
I'm expecting that same kick over the first line and second line. The second line is really up close. Yeah, there it is. Little chip.
Hayes has got it though.
Has the ball and he's jinking, but he's met by the Bournemouth return kick-off team.
Let's go.
So Oxford with one timeout left in this first half.
Looks like Merseyside Nighthawks have a safety against Leicester Panthers. It's currently 2-0.
First down on their own 27-yard line. Again, we're at the opposite end of the field side.
It always seems to be that we're on the opposite side of the field to where the plays happen.
Yeah.
Always the way. Always the way. Ferrer's got it.
So, Ferrer to pass. Rolls out to his right.
Oh!
Stankham.
I think that's Stankham.
Stankham with the catch. That's going to be a first down. They're moving the chains.
So,
It looks like they're kicking.
first down and out of bounds. All three important things. Catch, out of bounds, and a first down. Move those chains. I was at the New Orleans Saints versus Vikings game, and they had their Saints announcer, and every time it's a first down, it was move those chains.
What's with me is Carolina Panthers with the Panther rule every first down.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Okay, so Ferreira with the ball.
I mean, they've got the money.
Looking to pass. Throws out again. Complete to number 11.
They've got to move quick now. I mean,
So the clock stops till the chains are set because it's a first down.
Wait, why are the chains going down?
I know, the same time's expired.
Is that the half?
There we go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Oxford's got a bit of momentum there, but
I'm a bit surprised they didn't go for a field goal towards the end. I mean, the kicker was definitely warming up on the side here.
and they've got a good kicker in Newton Grain. So as we are at the half time here, guys, what do we think needs to be done here from the Oxford Saints to get some more points on the board and get a beautiful comeback, which we'd obviously like to see, and what has to be done for the Bobcats?
My word would be accuracy. They're throwing, but it's not where the receiver can make a good catch. We've seen a couple on that last bit drive there, but it's always either too high or too low. You know, the bubble screen is thrown a couple of times and it's been way too short.
We're just going to wait, ladies and gentlemen, for someone.
Ted can't talk and look at his phone at the same time.
I can.
He's just going to wait for the players to walk past.
Yeah, waiting for the players to walk past.
So we should have like 2 points at most.
God, it's bright out here.
Our celebrity chain crew Mike's just kind of taking his seat after a hard-working first down on that box.
So, Colin, what would you do if you were these teams? What has to be done for continued success for the Bobcats and a comeback for the Saints?
I'm going to start with the Bobcats because it's probably a bit easier. If I'm them, just keep doing what I'm doing. I mean, they've got some great balls over the middle, making some good yards with that passing game. I mean, probably work on that run game a little bit, but I suppose if the passing game is working, it's working. And just keep leaning into that. As for Oxford, definitely look at sort of getting a run game going because they can't seem to move the chains with efficiency. I mean, they've got some good plays going on, but every now and again it's a good play and then a bad play. If I'm them, just relax. Overall, mostly just relax. Get that ground game going and just really start to get some consistency with the plays because right now you're relying on the defense to bail you out.
So Oxford, they've gone away from the spread formation single back. They're now going with the 2-back set, but Bournemouth are still sending that pressure. You know, we've seen there are teams that go for the wishbone, or double wing. Let's.
It's an interesting one I've not seen yet before because when I played running back for these guys, they used to give me quite a few screens, and I remember you get aggressive defenses that will just collapse the pocket straight away, and you're just sort of left out there. And I mean, if they can get the ball out to one of their skill players out in a bit of space, I mean, you're in a good chance to make some good yards there.
Yeah, well, we've seen that with Bournemouth. Sam Chance there's been a couple of draw plays. That passing game, the D-line teeing off it, then giving it to the running back up the middle for some good gains. So, yeah.
I think Oxford won't be happy with their offensive performance as a whole, but I mean, if Bournemouth can do it, then Oxford definitely can too.
Yeah. And get the reads on those plays, then they can come back into it, and then the offense is execution and accuracy. Those two results.
Could argue they need some fortune with the full position as well and the special teams. Yeah. They need a good return because these kicks that Bournemouth are giving them, these little pooch, sort of like pooch kicks, short ones, they're going into that space where it's almost like no one's going for it. Everyone's sort of waiting for the ball to bounce and stop. Personally, on the kickoff, I would tend on those turners. I'd move forward a little bit just to try and stop.
One behind you. That's on the last kick. Number 11 was up. He was on the right hand side. Straight and turn kick was deep on the left, and they put it into that pocket. Yeah. So, and we heard the adjustment as they were setting up. The Bournemouth were calling the adjustment. So yeah, I'd go. And they've got 9 men up, being about 15 yards the ball. Maybe they need to drop a bit. They make the second wall a bit deeper.
Yeah, definitely make that second wall deeper. I'd bring one of the returners up. And I'd have them a bit more dynamic, sort of moving around just before the kick, just to see if it throws off the form kick.
Yeah.
Just before send you away to get tea, coffee or whatever on Sunday, they can go fewer scores. Currently it stands Merseyside 2-0 up against Leicester. Rushmore 14, South Wales Warriors 7 at half time. London Warriors 26, Cambridgeshire Cats 8 at half time. Gateshead 40, DC President 0 in 2. No, that's not true. It was ages ago. I'm not even going to report that one. But it was a long time ago. But ladies and gentlemen, those are the scores we've got. If you know of any others, please put them in the comments. Read them out as the stream goes on. But as it stands here, ladies and gentlemen, while we're sitting at half time, Bournemouth 35, Oxford 14. just a little bit.
go back.
Got Dre and Timmy kicking back at returner. That's all good, and 82 to kick off. He's done another boot.
Number 11 with it.
Fielded, and there's some space up the middle.
Oh!
Makes a couple man miss, and he's got some.
Oh, he tripped himself up.
Turf monster gets him again.
Turf monster.
Hello, hello.
So Timmy Olalea there with the return.
He's another good athlete we've heard of. He plays for Birmingham Lions, plays for a few other teams. He's got a Lions helmet.
Yeah, it's interesting that he's played every play with his gum shield out and not been challenged by a referee yet. So
I'm surprised you can see that from the other end of the field.
It's yellow. Green pass.
The running back number 29. He's got some space.
And what did you say we should be doing?
Running the ball more.
You said, as we were talking before the break, screen pass. So, gain of about 3 yards. Second down. Let's see if Oxford can come out now and get a good drive on the board. Get some points. Winds dropped. So, tripped right, single receiver left. Running back to the right of WB, Francisco Ferreira. Again, screen pass. Am I not? Sorry, just having a few little bits of technical at the moment. Bear with us. Pep will be joining us shortly. So 3rd and 1. Ball just shy of the 40-yard line. Again, the screen pass this time to number 88, Sam Stankham. And that's for a first down.
First and 10.
So that's what we can see. We've seen 2 screen passes and then the quick pass to the slot receiver out of that trip formation. So back in again, trips right. QB rolls out, throws to number 13. Ray K there was the intended target.
Quarterback rushed to throw that one there. Wasn't able to set his feet. Just behind the receiver.
Okay, apologies if you hear any bad language on the stream. We're picking up microphones pick up quite a bit of. So 2nd down and 10. Trick formation. Counter run by number 29. Around about the 45-yard line. Number 19 for Bournemouth with the tackle there.
Snap comes
third
in.
and 3, deep pass
Throws
down the
it out
outside,
wide. Oh, almost with the one-handed
over
catch from
Drake's head.
Jenkins.
Brings up a 4th down and 3.
And we'll see if the offense are going to go for it, if they're going to bring the punt out.
Okay, so let's see what they're going to do on the 4th down. So Ferreira's going to stay in at QB position. We've already seen Sam Chance do a scooch punt from this same formation for Bournemouth. Quick screen to number 29. Trips himself up. So turnover on downs.
I think in a situation like that, you want to not be dancing around. You just need to get the outside, get the space, and just get going.
Yeah, the coverage was pretty good there. Once he got outside, there were a number of bodies, and he was looking to try and make that cut. Turf Monster's got 2 tackles in this quarter already. So here we go. First down, trips right. Sam Chance back at QB. The draw play to number 3 runs off to the left. Good tackle there by number 3 for the Oxford Saints. So Christopher Hobbs, the running back, number 3. So 2nd and about 6 yards. Back to the Twins formation. Hand off up the middle of number 3 again, Hobbs. And enough for a first down. Spot's about the 31-yard line. Okay. Number 49's in it, running back now for Bournemouth. Run up the middle. Big tackle there. Number 96 for the Oxford Saints on that tackle. Well read that run. Loss of about a yard, 2nd and 11.
It was James Hunt with the tackle there.
James Hunt. Okay, so 49 still in for pass out
Almost picked off.
to number 14 for Bournemouth. Number 28 had a chance on the catch, but we've got a flag on the play.
Tipped by the receiver and almost picked off there by Dylan Walsh. And there's been a lot of almost interceptions today, hasn't there?
Yeah, as I say, the key word's accuracy. So we've got a defensive holding penalty, 10 yards first down. I know, there's 10 yards and not a first down.
It's going to be 2nd and short. Oh, it'll be 2nd
Hang on,
and
they're
inches.
discussing. Yeah, as I say, defensive holding should be an automatic first down. And now they're moving the chains. A little bit of miscommunication from the officials there.
Yeah. That should be a first
Except for offside, most penalties against the defence normally result in a first down.
down. Usually a first down, yeah.
So ball's on around about the 23-yard line, 1st and 10 for Bournemouth. Receiver goes in motion to the right side, now trips. QB looks out on the bubble screen to number 5.
He's going to be brought down after a couple of yards, maybe just inside the red zone now. That brings up second down. And about 5.
Samuel Waters there, number 5 for the reception. Gain of about 5 on the play, so 2nd and 5. Bournemouth's first drive of the second half. Receiver goes in motion. Trips to the left now. Sam Chance looks left, throws deep towards the end zone, and that is picked.
Number 19, Clayton Bones with the interception. Oh, Jesus Christ.
He didn't move the camera.
Okay, so Bournemouth are taking over.
Big defensive stop there by Oxford, and they're going to take over here inside their own 10-yard line.
Looks like on about the 5-yard line.
Thereabouts, yeah.
So,
Pretty much bang on the 5.
okay, so okay, so spread formation. Francisco rolls out to his left. Throw to number 11.
And that one there is incomplete. It brings up second down, 2nd and 10.
A bit of a strange signal from the referee there. He did 2 hands forward instead of 2 hands to the side. So it was a pushing motion rather than an incomplete. So, 2nd down and 10. So deep in their own half now, Oxford. They really need to get out of this. So, spread formation. Francisco Ferreira runs laterally and then does a shovel pass. There is a flag down. My suspicion would be we're going to be getting an intentional grounding in the end zone. Waiting on the referee. Yep, so there we go, safety. Francisco trying to get the ball away to avoid the sack.
Shout out to Justin giving some motivation for the defense to turn the sound up.
Okay, so Oxford will kick off from their own 20-yard line. Scores 37-14.
Definitely feels like the mood gets a bit flat, you know, once the score gets to 20 plus.
Yeah, you're always looking at, you know, one score and we're back in it. 2 scores, we're back in it. You know, 3 scores up.
Score game.
So
About midway through the 3rd quarter, it looks like it's slipping away for Oxford.
okay, so number 12 and number 89 are back for Bournemouth on this. 82's back to kick. Kick. Fielded at 25 by number 89 for Bournemouth. Up the middle. Still on his feet over the halfway line. So running through quite a few bodies there. Jason Griffin there, number 89.
Yes.
First down around about the 35-yard line, Bournemouth. Spread formation, number 3 to the left, QB, Sam Chance. Run right, number 3. Number 70 and number 48 swarming there on the tackle. So loss on the play of about 2 yards, so 2nd and 12.
You all good, yeah? Are we all good to go back to yours?
So balls to the right hash mark. 2 receivers far out on the left-hand side. 2 on the right. Number 3 is it running back again. Run right, number 3.
Did well to hold on to the ball there, almost came out.
Yeah, he was carrying it quite loose. Number 48 there stuck his mitt in, and number 3 was lucky to keep hold of it.
Almost got a handful there.
So Christopher Hobbs there, and it looks like he's gone out for this play. Number 49's back in it, running back. Trips left, single receiver right. Sam Chance throws to number 14, Cool. Oh. Runs across the middle. And into the end zone.
TD. Seems to be now that the Bobcats are running away with this a bit.
Yeah, once the catch was made there was the defence didn't react at all. And it seemed that both safeties were actually chasing him down from behind rather than being run at. So, going for the extra point.
Sloppy tackles like that, you're just giving up. You're gonna let them start running up the score at this point. The extra point is good.
Like even with the even with number 3's gain there, where the ball almost came out, tackling on that was still not. It seemed to be the number 3 fell over more than he was tackled.
Yeah, the Oxford team have got to do something to get themselves motivated now. It's a hot day. It is really hot on this surface here. The clouds have dissipated. The defence have been on the field quite a bit now. So they really need to adjust. So 44-14 in the third. So both returners have come up a little bit, and the second line have dropped back now about standing on their own 40. So they've adjusted slightly this kick return. And it's number 89 back for Oxford and number 11. So here we go with the kick. That pooch kick, straight into the arms of number 11, good field. He's running upfield, jinking quite a bit, breaks out to the outside, runs to the sideline.
Good stiff one before he got tackled there, put the defender's head right back.
So Timmy Olajaya there.
Another name for Oxford that we're calling quite a lot today.
So ball's on their own 38-yard line. Let's see if Oxford can put a drive together.
I mean, as the score starts to escape the Saints, it seems to me like just getting an offensive touchdown on the board is going to be a W for them here.
Well, again, let's get a first down. Once
True.
you get a first down, you get another first down. pass wide. It's caught by number 29. We've got a flag though. Swarmed by the Bournemouth defence. So flag came in from the far sideline.
Oh, good.
So illegal shift there.
It was strange they didn't at the start.
So 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Yeah, it's weird because he didn't play until like 14.
So just looking in now, number 63, nose tackle for Bournemouth, Jake Alward. He was a Sealts Academy youth player, and his first under-16 game, he actually scored a touchdown on the first play from nose tackle. He picked up the fumble and walked into the end zone with all 5 of the opponents. So good pressure there.
It's going to be picked off.
That looks like number 66.
Ferreira throws it short, and he managed to get it into the arms of his centre, Connor Folds. Don't think that's legal.
An eligible receiver there.
I mean, Connor Folds is probably going to be happy that he's got 1 career reception now, but...
So the referees are discussing this. Now, if the ball was tipped before he caught it...
Does it look like it went into the defensive player's hands and he's almost like plucked it out of them?
If Connor has just managed to steal away a interception from them, then you know what? Give Connor Folds his flowers. But I want to see what the call is.
So they're discussing.
It's about.
Okay, so it's a loss on the play. It is second down.
7 seconds, something like that. It's not. We can up it to 14, but then it gets a bit dicey with people coming in and out.
So obviously the ruling there is it was touched by somebody else before the offensive lineman took possession. So what do you think happened there? Tebs probably did. But it ended up in the arms of 66, and Oxford have still got the ball, but it's a second and long.
Centre was playing defence there.
Ferreira throws out to the outside, number 18.
Just missed.
And
18 got both hands on that pass, but it wasn't a straight pass. It seemed just outside the frame of his body. So third down and around about 20 now. So change of personnel. So spread formation. Number 29's in the backfield with Francisco Ferreira, the QB. Takes the ball, he's looking to throw outside.
Oh!
84!
In and out of the hands of Dan Simmons.
Out of his hands.
Almost with a spectacular one-handed catch.
Lots of whistles. Nope.
There's a flag on the far side.
There is a flag. It's just there's a player for Bournemouth who's got like yellow sides of his shoes, and I keep thinking it's a flag, but it's not.
I see it, yeah. Number 63.
Yeah, the official on the far side has thrown a flag. I've actually had a game where everybody's shouting that there's a flag, and none of the referees had thrown one, and it was a Quavers packet that had blown onto the field.
Very good.
Okay. So, third and about 13 now for Oxford. So, Jake Harwood still in at nose tackle. Oh, nice. Pressure up the middle, overthrows everybody. As I say, Jake, even when he was at under 17s, he was still taller than me when I was coaching him. He is a big lad.
Well, that's the problem, Will, is that because the people can't see you, I'm going to say that you are 5'8".
And a half.
And a half.
On his tiptoes.
So, 4th down now then.
Oxford's punt team's on. And
Well, the quarterback's dropped back into a punting formation. It's Ferreira punting.
same guy. It just looks like they're not able to get anything down
Yeah.
on offense. And
A high kick again.
I think they've had more yards punting than they have on offense today.
Nearly touches a Bournemouth player there. Down around about the 43-yard line. So Bournemouth taking over on their own 43-yard line. Heading to midway through this 3rd quarter. So spread formation, one receiver far out wide on the left, one in a tight slot formation, 2 receivers to the right, number 49 at running back.
Low
So
snap
give it
there.
to 49, he fumbles it. Picks
And
up by
number 95 for the Saints has got
Oxford.
room.
Sam Chance there with the tackle to stop the play.
And 95 for the Saints has put the Saints in the best field position, the best offensive field position they've had all game. Thanks for doing that while I'm...
Unfortunately,
On that camera, yeah? Cool, cool, it's all good. On that camera.
we don't have number 95 on our updated roster for Oxford. So, 19-yard line. It's the best field position I think Oxford have had all day. Let's see if they can capitalise on this.
Ferreira throws it.
Deep pass to the end zone, Drake. Covered by number 30 there. Number 30 with the coverage. Perry Pedrosa with the coverage on that pass. 2nd down.
looks like Panthers have the lead against Merseyside 14-8.
Bit longer in the huddle for Oxford. They want to cook something up here.
So spread formation. Ferreira gets them on a hard count. So offside with contact there. So it'll be another 5 yards forward for Oxford.
Again, that's been paid up for Oxford for basically every game that we have covered for them. That hard count has worked.
Yeah, but we've seen it at other games, the use of the hard count, especially there, that's a really good place to get that extra 5 yards. So, ball's on the 19-yard line, 2nd down and 5. So 2 back formation, 2 receivers to the left. 20 carries off to the left side, lead blocker. Carries down far enough for a 1st down.
And just inside the 13-yard line. You said earlier Oxford needs a miracle. It looks like they're starting to get down the field, starting to put something together now.
Excuse me. So what's your play call this one then? I'd go for that lead sweep is actually getting a good few yards. So on the 13-yard line, they can still get a 1st down or the touchdown. Obviously they want the touchdown, which is the more important. So 2 back. Big number 80 and number 29. 2 receivers out to the right. Single receiver left on the narrow side. 84 comes in motion. Swing pass out to the right to number 29.
Let's see if they're going to mark it back. Yeah, the referees have marked it back.
So referees have ruled that a backward pass. Luckily 29 picked it up rather than the defender. So ball's back out now at the 26-yard line.
And another flag thrown from the official here. Seems to be that this might be on the Oxford coaching staff.
Couple heads being lost here.
So obviously
They need to keep their cool.
obviously discussions between the head coach and the referees. Coaches do get quite passionate. So
I'm not going to show it, ladies and gentlemen, but you might be able to hear it.
yeah.
Let's go, boys! Let's go!
So obviously the big loss on the ruling for the backward pass there, and then another 15 yards tacked on.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't hear that was a 15-yard penalty on the Oxford Saints
But the
head
ball's
coach.
now on the 41-yard line,
And that is a
and they
huge
need to get to the 3-yard
distance.
line for a first down.
On the bright side, at least they can still get a first down without having to score. They can get a fresh set of downs.
It's second down and very long.
10 yards of down.
Francisco with the ball, throws deep down the sidelines to number 11.
Almost
Number
picked up by
19
number
had an
19.
opportunity there to take that for Bournemouth. So third down.
They're going to need to get halfway down the A34 for a first down.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, apologies for any language you may hear. We get passionate people at American football, coaches no less. So here we go then, third down. Ball is on the 41-yard line, and they need to get to the 3-yard line for a first down.
This is third and 38.
And to compound it, they get a delay of game penalty.
It's going to be third and 43.
Obviously, that's a really good play that they were cooking up there, and it just took a little bit too long to get it communicated in the huddle.
I'm not sure they've been the most successful in third downs at this rate, but I think the best sort is probably get a couple yards and go for a field goal because
Oh, 100%. Newton Green must be warming up his leg.
he must be.
I know, referees actually ruled that the clock should have been reset because they were marching off the penalty. So it wasn't a delay of game, so the ball is on the 41. Third down. 84 goes in motion across the formation, sets up in the trips. Ferreira looks to his right, 3 receivers down the field,
Sets his feet.
under pressure and taken down there. Number 97 for Bournemouth there.
Look at that point, you really ought to just throw the ball away. They're out of field goal range and now they're going for the punt.
Rory Gallagher with the sack.
And we're being told that from Andrew Day that number 95 for the Saints is Dan Williams.
Thank you very much.
So it seems to be that Dan Williams is hard work putting Oxford in a great bit of field
We
position.
did receive the roster a couple of days ago, and there were a couple of TBDs to be determined. So, punting. Ferreira's back on his own 45-yard line. And number 9 for Bournemouth is around about the 15. Really high punt. Takes a Bournemouth bounce and is down around about the 30-yard line.
Heads up play there from number 4, making sure that ball does not bounce any further.
Huge hang time. We lost about 10 yards from that.
So, ball's on the 30-yard line.
We've got just over 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
So, I have to say, I think this is one of the worst starting positions that Bournemouth have had all day.
Yeah.
But let's hope that Oxford can make sure.
I feel like the ball won't pass before he dived.
Yeah, we got to put in max effort. Max effort.
Definitely for the effort. But,
Okay, so here we go then. Second down. Ball's on the 30-yard line. Stay with that spread formation. Number 49's back.
I thought it's
Takes a run up the middle.
Oh.
96. Takes him down after a short gain of about 5. Yep, 5 yards. So, correction, only 4 yards. So, 3rd and 6. So, spread formation. Sam Chance at QB, running back number 49 to his right. Sam's looking to pass, out to the outside, number 10. 10 was looking inside and the ball pass came outside. So here we go, 4th down. So, a good return here and Oxford can be back in a good positive position.
definitely, they're in need of some confidence, and all it takes is one play to change the tide. Yeah. You know, one big play and everyone's up in the air.
So number 11, Timmy Olalea, is back for Oxford to return the punt. Number 82 is back. Bournemouth also using this shield punt formation. 3 up backs. Number 56 will step into the gap after the ball's gone.
A rocket from Cooper.
And a lovely bounce. It's taken a Bournemouth bounce.
Oh,
It's down around about the 12-yard line.
fantastic work from Cooper there. The old Div 1 South champion.
Huh? Where did you see that from here?
How did I see that it's on the 12? If you
He's
tricks
really-
of the trade.
He's really
It's
good
just
at it.
inside the 18-yard box. I look at the 18-yard box.
Oh, okay, all right.
He does this every week. He does it every week.
Okay, so it's cheating.
It's using your tools. What's available to you?
I don't even bother saying the yards anymore because he just,
Pretty much. He's back on
there's no point.
12, 13 yard line.
Thank you, Kwame. Trying to catch me out or trying to support me? I don't know which.
Give props where it's due. I was just confused.
Ferreira gives the hand off. But number 80 has, with the carry goes nowhere.
He does go somewhere, Mike. He goes backwards.
He does go backwards. So Sam Fielden, number 80, the running back there.
Just to drive up the field. From back.
The ball's on around about the 9-yard line now. And that's the end of the quarter.
Good news is they'll be coming down this side, so we'll be able to see them a lot clearer.
Yeah, we have had one touchdown at this end of the field. All of the other action has been at the far end. So, with 15 minutes left to go, we've got a score of 44-14. Oxford Saints points, 2 touchdowns off of turnovers.
Should have the chance to score in the third quarter, and the ball just kept going backwards.
So, the referees have all agreed the spot and now they're moving downfield. And chain through Mike on the far side. He's done this so long, he's going to set it up where it should be. So there we go then. So 8-yard line. Second and 15. So 2 backs, 2 receivers to the right. Ferreira looks over to his left, throws off the back of the defender, number 41. Number 22 was his target there. So number 22, Alfie King. So 3rd and 15 now.
Team are getting ready, and at this point you start to wonder sort of, are Oxford going to put anything together? Are they going to get any yards? Are they going to start getting any luck at this point?
Well, the thing I'd be looking for is a good yardage gain here. You know, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Unless they're going to sort of like an aggressive coach would go for the 4th down. Unless they're going to, right, number 80 carries it off the right-hand side. Goes upfield. Still in bounds.
Makes a truck. He might have the 1st down.
I don't think you saw me move away from the camera there as I saw a running back heading towards the tripod.
You're right, they're going to go for it on 4th down. It's 4th and 1 in this situation.
4th and 1. Oh!
Yeah.
I'll definitely go for it in this situation.
My own personal thing is if my coach called for a punt now, as a player, I'd be thinking, yeah, you know, let's get the 1st down.
I mean, it's great when you get the 1st down, but if you don't, then
yeah,
you're giving them good field position. Almost defense have been holding up strong,
so
this will be
Ferrero
interesting.
stays in the pistol with 2 backs. Ferrero rolls off to the left-hand side and he's sacked short.
Take him down.
Number 45 there for Bournemouth.
Bournemouth are going to take over with brilliant field position here. I mean, personally, I would have handed it off to the same running back again, or gone for a QB sneak, or just a screen in that one.
Yeah.
One of those 3. I don't know what he was.
The Eagle sneak.
Yeah.
You know, 1 yard from a pistol formation is you're giving the defence the tee off. You know, you keep them thinking. So that was Adam Bowley was the defensive tackle on that tackle. Or the sack, I should say. So, 19-yard line. 1st down, Bournemouth.
Shout out to Adam Bowley.
So, I think it's a bit harsh picking on number 99 there. I think it was the whole D-line. Ball's at the 14-yard line. Sam Chance at QB in the pistol, number 49 running back. Sam Chance looks to pass over to the right side. Number
Almost
5 breaks it
number
up
5.
for the Oxford Saints. So, 2nd down.
You can see my wide and your narrow.
That's cool.
Just want to let you know. Switch it off when you want.
Well done, man. Well done. Great. Yeah, beat you, mate.
So here we go then.
I thumb walled you
2nd and
you like.
5. Sam Chase flows to the low snap. Throws the swing pass out to number 49. Runs down the sideline and steps out of bounds.
does get a first down. That's going to be first and goal from the 9-yard line. So.
Yep.
Got Justin here. Other than the 2 defensive scores by Oxford, this has been a near perfection performance.
So here we go then. First and goal from the 9-yard line for
They've
Bournemouth.
not really allowed anything other than
Sam Chance, QB,
that first
49
touchdown.
in the backfield. Sam Chance drops back, looks over the middle, throws high. Nobody was catching that one. So again, they come out in that spread formation. Sam Chance in the pistol. False start by the offence.
False start from number 5 is going to back him up. Number 80. That's what number 5 got as well.
So, ball back out now to the 14-yard line. Still second and goal. Sam Chance looks over the middle, throws to number 80, into the end zone for a touchdown. Rob Howard there with the reception from Sam Chance, QB.
That officially gives us a burger. We're at 50.
So, going for the extra point. High snap, but he gets control of it.
So live scores of 12:22 to go. It is Oxford Saints 14, Bournemouth Bobcats 51.
So 12 minutes 22 remaining in the fourth quarter. However, we are now at 51-14. So we're in that running clock situation now. Because Bournemouth are 35 points ahead. So,
I'm seeing heads drop, I'm seeing helmets being slammed onto the ground.
okay, yeah, so
See your further reaction to this picture-in-picture, see what people are saying.
I've just checked. There's no comments as of yet.
Bournemouth kicking off. Oxford need to keep themselves
Literally wearing a
in check
microphone that's
and under
on.
control now. There's still time in this game. They're just a,
Should be nowhere near a microphone.
Fucking
here we go then with the kickoff. Number 11 fields it. Timmy Olaleo, he's lost the
Ball is
ball.
out.
38's going to go on it. He's taken down about the 27-yard line. So, I know we're still quite a way into the quarter. You know, we're 35 points ahead. Sorry, 36 points ahead. 37 even, my brain's. We'll be in that running clock situation, so hopefully Oxford can put a drive together and just, you know, finish out with some pride in this game. So, Flag on. So we're not sure what's going on. We've had a flag on this sideline, and we've now got a flag in the Bournemouth backfield. Waiting to see from the referees what these. So no announcement from the referee as to what the penalties are. Thank you very much. Okay, so the ball is at the 14-yard line.
What's the second flag, Zach? It pulled off because the ball wasn't yet live.
So, first and 25 from the 14-yard line for Oxford. Spread formation on the right. Sorry, two receivers on the right, single on the left. Number 80 carries down the right side of the line. Runs forward. Number 6 and number 88 for the Bobcats on the tackle. Ball's at the 17-yard line. So, two receivers to the right, with two back set again for Oxford. Ferreira back to pass. Looking deep, throws downfield. Target was number 88, Sankum. So, third down, incomplete pass there. Number 24 is the running back, swing pass to 24. The stop is by number 55. Tackle finally made by number 6 for Bournemouth.
It's number 24, Alex Chetwood, with the catch and the fight for the extra yard or two.
So fourth down from their own 14-yard line. Francisco Ferreira is back at his own 1, looking to punt.
This is the punt, but he is the QB, so I wouldn't count out a potential throw.
High snap, fields the snap, good recovery there. High kick, bounces back a little bit, bounced around the halfway line. Bounces back to the Oxford 40. Well controlled there by number 12. High punt.
See,
Bournemouth take over.
I feel like that's the kind of punt that you want to put out when you're sort of around the midfield, when you want to pin them deep in their territory without going into the end zone.
It's one of those technique things. It's a lot of punters, they lift their foot as they contact the ball, and they had that backspin.
Yeah.
You try and keep your toe down and point forward, and then you normally get that spiral.
It's just you want that ball to bounce forwards and not.
Sam Chance scrambles there.
Scrambles and slides around. same spot. It looks like he may lose a couple of yards.
So 2nd and 14 now. Bournemouth around the 45-yard line. Sam Chance looks over the middle. Just outside of the outstretched arms of number 1 there for Oxford.
Huh?
Sam Chance is slow getting up and there is a flag down near him. So roughing the passer there. So we're going to give Bournemouth a first down around about the 30-yard line now. So the ball is on the 30-yard line. Sam Chance still in the game. Hard count, free play. Deep pass down the right sideline. Oh! Into his hands, and he was hit as he was catching that ball.
That DB there, Parker's been calling a lot of shots. He came with a pick 6. He's had a good few pass breakups as well. He's had himself a game.
So, the offside by the defence moves the ball forward onto the 25-yard line now. So it's Bournemouth stay with that spread formation. Sam Chance is looking to his right. Throws a bullet pass to number 12, who can't catch it at the end. Into the hands again. Just seemed a bit too much zip on that one.
I feel like a lot of these passes in the first half, we were talking about accuracy, and now a lot of passes getting into the hands of receivers and going straight out.
Is that tiredness, do you think?
Tiredness, complacency, maybe just getting a bit comfortable. Maybe they're just rotating guys.
It could, I never want to, the backup players, they're not second string. They are often as good, but
it's just sometimes when you've been on the sideline.
Sam Chance throws to the outside. Number 80 there, down to the 13-yard line.
Just makes it a bit harder to get the chemistry going when you've been on the sideline.
Yes,
yeah. Once you're in, it's like...
Well, we've seen it in a few games when they've changed quarterback. The quarterback centre snap has one quarterback can handle it, and then the other one's not able to handle the snaps. So Sam Chance still in the game. First down from the 13-yard line. New running back in for Bournemouth, number 11.
Chance looks to his right. It's broken up by Michael Bird, number 40, corner of the end zone.
So number 11 for Bournemouth. Running back Ben Tinsdale in the game now. So 2nd and 10. So 6 minutes 17 left in the 4th quarter. Sam Chance is looking over to his left, throws to the corner, number 5. There we go.
Ball is caught in the end zone, but it's going to be a flag on the offense.
There was definitely a push off by the receiver. Great catch afterwards.
Fantastic fingertip catch, but the most obvious.
But there we go. So offensive pass interference.
I don't think that was as obvious as the block in the back of that last week, but the rest didn't see that one, apparently.
So, Bournemouth now face a 2nd and 25. We've not seen them really struggle in the long yardage positions in this game. So, would you go conservative here, or will you still try and get that first down and get to the end zone on a quick play? So, number 11 still in with Sam Chance, QB. Sam
the
Chance
score.
rolls to his right, pass down the right sideline, incomplete.
As I say, given the score, I'm not sure if it matters too much, to be honest, but he's probably going to want to get into the end zone again, and I'd look at this point, yeah, I'd definitely look at throwing the ball. I'd look at going straight into the end zone, to be honest. Maybe something around the 10-yard line if you can pick up a few.
Well, the other alternative, we know both teams have got really good kickers. We've seen a good kicking display with the extra points. Is he in field goal range? Would you like to get him down to maybe the 20-yard line and go for that field goal on 4th down? So, man in motion. So, trips on the right-hand side now. Run by number 11. Somebody's got his shirt tails. And he slight loss. So the ball is now on the 30-yard line. So 4th down for Bournemouth.
I would take a chance here if I'm the kicker as well. You know, it's a 46, 47-yard field goal. I mean, if he's got the leg, definitely go for it. But I mean, at this point, you're not going to get a first down.
So,
Take a kick.
Sam Chance comes back. He looks a little bit tired as he's coming in there, you know. It's been a long day for Sam today.
He's done a lot.
Yeah, he's been hit a few times. Obviously, we had the play where he lost the ball in the first half. And we're going to get a false start there. So, marching the ball out now to the 35-yard line. Bit of deja vu here. Ball's on the 35 and they need to get to the 4-yard line for a first down. No, it's a 3-yard line again.
If it happens to Oxford, it can happen to Bournemouth.
So, let's see what they're going to do. They've stayed in that spread formation all day. So, ball's roughly in the centre of the field, so a wide spread, 2 receivers each side. And it's a punt.
Leave it, Martin.
The ball bounces at the 2, rolls back out again, and is down at the 9-yard line.
Didn't see that one coming.
So Oxford taking over with just over 3.5 minutes in the 4th quarter. Remember, it is a running clock.
Do you think they can get 90 yards in 3 minutes?
Sounds like my exercising, that does. So, ball's on the 10-yard line. Francisco Ferreira still in there at the QB position. Spread formation, 1 back. Number 24 runs out into a slot, trips left. Little bubble screen to number 85. He's fighting. 3 Bournemouth tacklers there. Ball's out to the 17-yard line, gain of 7 there. So 2nd and 3. Good solid run in there into tacklers. Bournemouth trying to get the ball out. Good hands. I don't think we've had a turnover in the second half, have we?
We've had a couple fumbles that were recovered by the...
Yeah. But we saw, you know, that'll be the 2-minute warning. So yeah, so we had that flurry of scores, all of the defensive plays in the first quarter.
It's just
But it's
up
been
more in the second half.
Yeah, Bournemouth's offense has been scoring. So number 80 goes out into the slot position. 85 with a quick bubble again, but he drops it.
Just when it looks like offensive Oxford are starting to put things together, it just seems like they lose a bit of momentum. And
Yeah, well, it's the same play, and it just went into his hands, and was he turning upfield before he completed the pass? It was
possibly, yeah. He made the first catch and he made a couple of yards. I think he got hit pretty soon after the first catch. He was probably thinking about you know, after the catch before actually
Yeah.
making the catch, rather than, you know, just focus on getting the catch and then do what you need to do afterwards.
Taking it slow and steady with that clock running. So, spread formation. Number 80 is in the backfield. Francisco Ferreira drops over to his right, looks downfield to number 89.
I don't think he was looking for the
No,
ball.
number 33 was looking, but it didn't reach him. So there we go, we're in the last minute of the game now.
He just asked him in the fourth quarter. What quarter did he think it was?
Hey, if you're that intense and concentrating, you just don't pay attention to time and quarters and scores. You just keep playing.
To be honest, I've been there before. Ask the ref how much time is left.
So, just waiting for them to spot the ball. On the 15-yard. No. So, ball's on the 17-yard line, 4th down. Francisco Ferreira's back on his own 5-yard line. So he kept his toe down there and it's gone forward. Yeah. Out of bounds at the Bournemouth 40.
That's the kind of punt that you've been looking for pretty much all day. When
Much better punt from Francisco Ferreira there. As I say, it's that little thing about how you kick the ball. You keep your toe down, you push the ball forward, and then that's where you can get that extra roll. So he's punted that from his 5-yard line, and it's gone out of bounds at the 40 on the other half of the field. So a fantastic punt.
Brilliant punt.
But as I say, number 52 was their punter in the first quarter, and he had 2 bad snaps, and neither of them got off, giving Bournemouth really good field position.
And I think from there, the tide of the game was really turned, because I know Oxford had the lead at one point, but once Bournemouth were able to just sort of bring it back.
So we're
take
probably
over.
going to get to the last couple of snaps now. So it's that question time. MVP. It's been an all-round performance from Bournemouth, both sides of the field. But I think he's been in the game. He's had some really, really good passes. I think Sam Chance, number 1, is the MVP for Bournemouth today.
Have to agree with you there. I mean, he really has been the difference maker between the two teams. He's been pulling the strings, calling the shots. Some brilliant passes. I mean, I remember that one. Was it in the second or third quarter? It was that beautiful floated one over to the middle of the field.
Down into the left end zone.
Yeah.
I think it was number 14.
Made the toe tap catch at the, in the back of the end zone.
So what we'll do is we'll just wait for their handshakes, and then we'll go over it and we'll see if we can get some time with the head coach of the Bobcats and our MVP today, Sam Chance. So I'm going to head off and try and get these interviews, so I'll leave you with Tebs and Kwame to do a recap.
Yeah, listen, I've been enjoying not having to talk, but next week's different, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just go down some of the scores, some of the other scores in the league as it stands now. We can only be as updated as we are right now. So let's have a gander around the league. So the Leicester Panthers managed to come back from some points in the first, beating the Merseyside Nighthawks 14-8. As it stands now, Clyde Valier up 2-0. A lot of safeties today. The Chester Romans 60, Samwell Steelers 6. There's a lot of S's. Unbelievable. Don't need it. Don't need that. That was difficult to say. Full time. This will be interesting for these teams in their division. The Cheetahs beat the Apache 9-0. The Warriors 53, the Cambridgeshire Cats 14. The Glasgow Tigers beat Inverclyde 31-8. The last update we got was the Gateshead Senators beating the DC Presence 54-0. That was third quarter, and they do have a rolling clock. The Rushmore Knights 21, South Wales Warriors 14. And that seems to be the most updated ones that we have so far. And obviously, ladies and gentlemen, this game right here, 51-14 to the Bournemouth Bobcats. Ladies and gentlemen, don't you worry. Next week, you will not be without some Britball action presented by Sport Tank, as we will take the equipment and our lovely selves down to Bristol as we have the Aztecs versus the Kent Exiles for some Premiership football action, and we'll see when the next time that we will be gracing the story of the Oxford Saints season. As you know, we cover them a lot, all good. Potentially we may be in the north soon. That's just me. I said for the people who are interested, as I forget that it's on that camera, and I'm just wandering around this camera. No. The next time we will be back in Oxford is when the South Wales Warriors come to Abingdon, and we will see them face off with Oxford on the 28th, and then the week after that we may not be in Oxford, but we'll be following the Saints again as they go to Rushmore to face the Knights. Huh?
I don't know why I thought you were going to say Russia.
Russian. I don't know if that team's any good.
Yeah.
And then following on from that, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna.
Go to St. Petersburg.
The Saints go to St. Petersburg. Chilly, cold game ready for them. After that, we'll be with the Solent Thrashers as they take on the Aztecs. But next week, we will not be in the SFC 1 West. We will be in the Prem South for the Aztecs versus the Exiles, as we wait for our MVP and our head coach.
Yeah, so we're just waiting for the head coach, Simon McLean, and obviously MVP, Sam Chance. So. So, Coach Simon McLean, Bournemouth Bobcats.
Good to see you.
Okay, so today's game.
It was a good game, really enjoyed it. Obviously we came off not a great performance against Wales, where we moved the ball but we weren't able to execute and get the scores on the ball that we would have liked to have done. So we needed to come out and try and execute a little bit better today, which I thought we did. We still had a lot of mental mistakes that we need to improve upon, but in all three phases of the game I think there was improvement from where we were last time around.
So, yeah, the game started off turnovers and touchdowns. I thought it was going to be quite an interesting game. What was the sideline like for that one?
It was a little bit tense to begin with. I mean, you're right, we had a couple of turnovers. I mean, we had the one pick, we had the one that possibly could have been a forward pass, but you have to go with the decisions of the officials. But, you know, you just got to move on from that. We just needed to calm everyone down, focus in on what we needed to execute and move on from it.
Yeah, well, it seemed that, you know, you came out and you looked a little bit sort of like unsure of yourself, and we were thinking back to that South Wales game and sort of like, so are you going to, which way are you going to go? And you've come back, you know, and massive score, 51-14.
Yeah, it's the potential of this offense. So defensively, we know what we've got. We're the same scheme we have been. We've got lots of returning veteran players, and I've got full confidence in the defense. Offensively, we've put in a brand new scheme. And when it works, it has the potential to put lots of points on, but we're still ironing out those niggles. So, you know, when we are not executing at 100%, that's where we see the little bit of drop off. But when you get it clicking, it can move and has high scoring potential.
Yeah, well, our key word of the game was we were actually talking about accuracy. Sam himself, he was off. He was a little bit high, a little bit short. Francisco Ferreira for Oxford was the same. But then Sam started clicking, and we noticed he chucked in a few draw plays.
Yeah, we opened up with a draw, which worked really well. I mean, we've been throwing about 80% of the time so far this year, so we anticipated that they would be expecting pass first play. So the draw worked well. But, you know, I just had a conversation with Sam, and we looked at the different reads, tried to speed up his thought process, calm it down, and just get the ball out a little bit more quickly.
So, even though it's a big scoreline and you didn't give up defensive touchdown, nope. What's your takeaways? What's the negatives that you've got to work on before your next game?
It's twofold. It's mental mistakes. We had a few on both sides of the ball, and it's execution. Those are the two things, and as we try and improve each session, each game, that's what we'll do. And as I said, it's brand new offense, we're still learning it, and we'll carry on moving it forward, but it's exciting times.
Yeah, so thank you, Simon. I think we've got Sam. Stay in, and we'll bring in MVP today.
Thank you very much.
Sam Chance. You look like you're suffering a little. Do you want to come in the middle?
Yeah.
Do you want to hold that?
You look like you're suffering a little bit. Do you want to give us a...
bit of a stupid play by me, to be fair, but, you know, I think someone came through and, you know, ended up with probably 95 kilos on a rib or two fairly early doors. So, yeah, got a bit of a knock to the ribs, but, you know, it's got to stay out there as much as possible.
Yeah,
and
just talking to coach early on, both QBs, the accuracy, you were a little bit high, or you were a little bit short. You were just missing, and then you suddenly twigged the pass play over the top into the back of the end zone with number 14. Absolutely, it just floated in there, and he came and got it. It wasn't throwing to him. You know, that was great.
Definitely.
So
yeah, you know, we speak about it all the time, and about starting strong and, you know, not taking too long. You know, I think defense were doing a little bit more than we probably expected them to do. There's a few stunts up front which confused things on the line. Certainly confused me, and the two big guys in the interior line definitely getting in the way. So sort of threw me off a little bit. But, you know, the guys were getting open and just trying to, you know, froze the space, be confident, get the ball out quick. That was sort of the main message from coaches and everyone on the sidelines, just get the ball out.
And again, we're saying that setting up that pass, you had some really good draw play runs. Number 3 taking it up the middle on that draw play.
Yeah, definitely. It's something that we've worked on a little bit in training. You know, we're in an offense where we're probably throwing the ball 75-80% of the time. And it's definitely an area that we feel that we can capitalise on, especially with, you know, a really good backfield. I mean, the O-line have been outstanding, probably one of the best O-lines I've played behind, to be fair. And I mean, dealing with the stunts in front, we had a couple of new guys on who got their first ever reps playing, so it was a pretty good job all round. And Chris done you know, I think he's carrying a few knocks as well, but he done a good job carrying a rock, you know, taking a little bit of the pressure off me, which, you know, always goes a long way and massively helps.
And I was just talking just now, number 63, Jake Elwood. Yes. I coached him at Seahawks Academy when he was a really young. He was that big then, and I don't know if he's ever told you, but his first ever play for defence for the Seahawks, he scored a touchdown.
Did he? I haven't heard that one. I'm quite surprised I haven't. But.
And it was one of the funniest because he picked up the ball from the fumble and walked into the end zone with all 5 players trying to pull him down. And I just said to him, I just watched him on a couple of plays, and he was always a straightforward, but on a couple of plays he made the step and he got into the gap, and he got the pressure, and it was absolutely fantastic to see. I know you've got Matt Clarkson as the D-line coach, a good friend of mine, and we've worked together.
Does an exceptional job.
Yeah.
I mean, the defence has been outstanding all year. I think, you know, bar a couple of stupid plays by me, it was a shutout win for them. You know, they didn't really give many yards away at all, and they got us in good field positions. Obviously, came away with a score. And, you know, any time we can go into a game with, you know, knowing that the defence are going to hold teams to 2-3 scores, and, you know, knowing that we've got the talent that we have on offence, you know, we can be pretty confident. But it's about sort of staying, you know, keeping our foot on the gas the whole way, which, you know, I think we've done a good job of today, carrying a few knocks around and some new guys on the field taking their first snap. So, you know, it was a great team win, and, you know, defence done a hell of a job. O-line were solid all round, and, you know, receivers getting open. You know, it makes my job, you know, a hell of a lot easier when everyone's sort of, you know, on the same play sheet.
It does. You've done a fantastic job today, but the whole team, you've got a lot of standout players, but there's just too many of them, so it defaults to the QB. But you've had a fantastic game today. Who's next? Where's next?
I think it's Cheetahs next week.
Hertfordshire away, yeah.
That's going to be a key game for you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
the conference.
Yeah.
That's it. I think, you know, we're chasing our tails a little bit. I think we were a little bit complacent against South Wales, and, you know, we thought we'd at times probably should have scored, but they've done a good job, and we're chasing our tails a little bit now, but confidence is high in the team, and we just got to keep it rolling really.
So brilliant, yeah. So again, congratulations, coach,
Thanks
for the
very
win.
much.
Congratulations
Very
on the
much.
MVP. We'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a great day, guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Okay, so Tebs, you want to step in?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here in Oxford.
Go on, mate, come and join us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they can put a face to the typewriter.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us here in Oxford today. Next week, we will be in Bristol as the Aztecs take on the Kent Exiles. You guys got any parting words for us?
No, obviously I'm unavailable next week, but I'll be back at the next game, which I believe is here in Oxford.
Certainly is. We'll be covering the Saints squad. Anything from you, mate?
I've got a game next week, so I won't be there. But the week after, I guess.
Tell people where it is. Tell them to come watch.
The week after, home game against London.
Which London? London Warriors. Solent Thrashers play London Warriors at Test Park, Southampton next Sunday.
Be there or be square.
There we go.
And we will see you next week, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye. Good night. Enjoy your